Welcome to The Buzz. I'm Wally Conway. Joining us on The Buzz today, running for Jacksonville Beach City Council, is Georgette Dumont. Georgette, welcome to The Buzz.
Thank you very much for having me.
I'm glad to be here with you, and I applaud you for running for office. It takes great courage, great commitment, and thank you for getting yourself in the mix.
Thank you.
We see a lot of elected officials who leave public office and go to academia. Knowing you have a PhD in political science, you've been in academia a long time, make the case of how that academic career supports your ability to perform as a city councilman.
Well, my academic career, I studied government, and so I know how government works, and I know all of the theories, you know, how they say, in theory that works. Well, I understand a lot of the larger models, and I look at them across the country and how they're used in other municipalities. And I can use all of that information and those tools to apply them to Jacksonville Beach.
So really spent a lifetime studying best practice.
Yes.
The beach, Jacksonville Beach, is a very colloquial community. People at the beach, they don't brag about being from there. They brag about how many generations they've been
Yes.
there. Help me understand how you'll make those second and third generation beach people comfortable with someone who has come here rather than from here.
Well, when I came here and I specifically moved to Jacksonville Beach because I love that community. I can see why that for generations they don't want to leave that community. It's a fabulous community. And my goal is to really make sure that it keeps and maintains that beach community, the beach feel, that laid back feel, the great neighbors. I'm very cautious about the amount of development that's going on there. Development in and of itself is not bad. But if that development doesn't fit the character of the community, then there's kind of a problem. I'm on the Planning Commission right now. And on the Planning Commission, I do hear a lot of residents coming before us against some of the applications because they're like, it just doesn't fit the character of our community. My goal is to make sure that we have smart growth. Right. And that development, future development, really does fit the character of the community because everybody there is already invested. We've invested a lot to live at the beach. We pay more per square foot for our beach home than if we lived on the other side of the ditch. And so we're already vested in that community. I want to make sure that we maintain that investment.
You know, many neighborhoods around town that have found themselves in times of challenge have recovered through development and gentrification. Make the case for gentrification and development without displacement of the people who have been there 2 and 3 and 4 generations.
And that one's a very difficult one. Luckily in Florida, there is, as your property values can only go up so much. So they kind of have that protection. It gets a little bit trickier when it changes generational hands. So that ends up being more of a state issue. But it's really with the smart development and affordable housing is an issue at the beach. And I know that there's public housing just south of the beach that's outside of my district, but that is all being redone by the city of Jacksonville. That's owned by the city of Jacksonville. So there's affordable housing in that area. Part of the development that does concern me a bit is some of the houses that are currently, and I'm saying affordable kind of loosely, more affordable than the other houses. Right. They're being knocked down and turned into townhouses that are each selling for more than the price of the original house that was on the lot. And that's making it a little bit more unaffordable. Right. For the people who want to live there.
Well, Georgette, for people who'd like to learn more about you, your platform, your campaign, what is the best way for them to reach out to you?
Definitely by visiting my website. My website is www.votedumont.com, and all my information is there where I stand on the issues, all of that. So please visit, and if you have questions, feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, all of that kind of stuff.
Excellent. I'd like to thank you for being with us. And again, thank you for putting your hat in the ring.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank Georgette Dumont for being with us today on The Buzz. For The Buzz, I'm Wally Conway.